Everybody's sitting here complaining about the way the world is going. Okay, I say child of faith, and I speak about God, Christianity, and all sorts of other things too, of course. Okay, y'all, let's check it out. First of all, I don't know everything about the Bible, but I do believe in it. I believe in Father God. I believe in my brother Jesus Christ who saved us from sin, but we still have a choice. Everybody say they want peace. Okay, they're tired of the way the world is going. So am I. I have children, have family. You know what I'm saying? But in order to get peace, whether it's within the world or in your own home, with anybody outside your home, the best way to have peace is to be peaceful. Accept a person for how they are, for who they are. You don't have to accept what they do, but accept them because you have no choice. They don't have to accept you. You don't have to accept them, but that's the best thing to do. Up here and in here. That's it. Simple as that. I mean, because nobody is perfect. Nobody wants any of these countries to go to war, especially me. I really don't. War doesn't solve anything. A lot of people say sometimes it's good to have a war. No, it's not. It's never good for people to lose their lives. Never, ever, ever. But the Lord does say, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, yada, yada, yada. And Lord forgive me for that, the yada, yada part. But, the best way to have peace is to be peaceful. Humble yourself. Respect others. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. Don't question what they do. Don't judge. You don't have a right. It's only one judge. And when we meet him, that's when we're going to be judged. We're going to be judged on the way we lived our lives, the way we reacted with others, the way we treated our children. The law is taking away our rights to punish our children. There's other ways you can punish them. You don't have to use switches and belts, stuff like that. Me personally, I'm not telling other people to do it, and this is going to sound weird, but it works. Always has for me. So try this. Your child gets out of line, breaks a dish, wastes food, whatever, and been doing that kind of thing, getting attitude with you over and over, not listening to you. You know what I do? I bend him over my knee. I would grab that foot and I will pop the you know what out that foot. Because every time you step down and feel that tingling sensation on your foot, you're going to remember why the Hell you got that. I'll pop them on the butt too, because that butt heals really easily. But I use my hand. I don't use weapons. I use this. That's my weapon also, but I use this first. Because you got to understand that child's mindset. Because every child don't have the mindset to understand why they did it. Even if they're 10, 12 years old, I live with that. Beautiful child, both of them. But they have that in them to where they feel like they are impenetrable. Like they can't be stopped. Like they have a right to do any and everything that they choose. And that's not right. But at the same time, it doesn't take me to get them to see that. It takes their mother. She's working on it. But y'all want peace. Get that up here first. Get that down there first. Get those two in order. And then you'll know when you got it, because then that right there kicks in. Lord gave me peace, really not too long ago, but a long time ago. I'm glad he did, because I'm a strong-minded person. Very big heart, though, and I'm stuck in my ways. But even he changed my mind around. Russia, I have nothing against Russia. I have nothing against China. I have nothing against North Korea. I have nothing against Africa. I have nothing against any continent of people. But what I do have against people in other countries is when you point fingers at us, then expect us to help you. I would not mind helping anybody and love everybody, because I do anyway, whether I met you before or not. All of y'all that might watch this video that I never met before, love you. God bless you. May you flourish through your whole life under Jesus Christ's name. Amen to it. But people want peace. You can't have peace when you ridicule and criticize and mock others. And you definitely don't have the right, once you've done that, to expect something good to come out of it. No. Peace is within each and every last one of us breathing on this earth. Human beings have been committing sins and doing wrong since day one. It's pretty pathetic that we as people have not evolved past it. We still don't know how to accept one another. We still do not know how to lend a helping hand. We walk past homeless people every single day, and there's no reason for it. Because imagine you and that man or woman or family's feet in their shoes. People walking past you knowing you needed help. If I had the money and the ability, I would let every homeless person move into my home. And I really know that because I know me. This thing right here is very huge. They crying out for help without saying a word, and people just walk on by. You know, our veterans. My father's one. I'm an Army brat. You know, he's finally getting the help he deserves. But what about the rest that ain't? You know, people complain about not having money for bills, but then look at a homeless person. Look at a homeless person. Look at other people struggling every day to eat. I've been in those shoes, and I'm in those shoes now, just not nowhere near as bad as I was when I was a child. Me and my siblings had it hard. We used to have to get milk jugs full the trunk up with milk jugs after we rinsed them out, you know what I'm saying, and fill them up with water at my auntie's house. We did all that at my auntie's house because we couldn't do it at mine and my grandmother's. Then we have to go home and boil half that water out to pour in the tub just to be able to take a bath or cook. So people don't need to be complaining about their struggles when I've been through the worst of struggles. The house that we had to do that in, every time we put up sheetrock on the ceiling, within a day it comes back down, along with more insulation. You know what I'm saying? We used to have to heat our water on kerosene heaters, heat the house over kerosene heaters every year, and people complain. I used to get hand-me-down as a child, and still sometimes do, but I don't mind my struggle. It keeps me humble. You know what I'm saying? But people complain every day. You can't even have peace with another person, individual, if you can't even have peace within yourself and humble yourself and keep your faith in God. A lot of people have lost that. They lost their faith in God because a lot of people feel like this right here. If God loves me, why he let me struggle? No, it's a choice to struggle. You need a job, but you're waiting for a ride. Why? You got 2 feet. Now, if a person can't walk, different story, because if you can't walk, you should be getting a check. People make up excuses. They make reasons why they can't do this and can't do that and haven't done this and haven't done that. I used to be the same way. But guess what? I realized that that's stupid. If you got children and you sit here being weak-minded like that, like there's no way out of anything, you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and your children are picking up on that. They're very impressionable. So what attitude you show in bad situations is the attitude they show in bad situations. You mope and grind and cry about it, that's what they're going to do when they in troubles. You got to be a teacher. So if you want peace within your home, you got to teach that peace within your home. You won't understand it, you have to understand that person. If you want to be accepted, you have to accept that person. Common sense that God gave every last one of us, but no, as human beings, we all choose to keep fear in our minds and in our hearts. No, God did not give us fear. He did not install fear in us. There's no reason for us to fear. That's why he's there. But he's not there, as some people say right now, because of what we're doing. When your child doesn't listen to you, eventually you step away, right, and say, screw it. Let them figure it out. Well, that's what God's doing. But you either got to want to figure it out. You either got to want to be tired of the same situation. You either got to want to get out of it. You either got to want to set a goal and go for it, or shut up. Simple as that. Shut up. I hear crying about stuff every single day. Every day. Over stupid stuff. That makes no sense. A lot of people like, oh, you must not have struggled that much for you to be talking like that. No, I have. That's why I talk like that. Like this. Got to learn how to keep it cool in bad situations. You got to learn how to figure out what you can fix and what you can't. And God says the things you cannot handle, leave it at his doorstep, leave it at his feet, and he got that for you. Because how can you fix something that you can't fix? You focus on what you can handle, what you can fix, and let go of what you can't. Some things true indeed you can't, but when you can't, that's when you make your faith stronger. It took me a while to learn how to do that, but I got it down. Like I told my lady today, quit worrying about if you're gonna find a ride to the store to get the things we need. It's gonna happen. Well, I ain't got much time and the kid's gonna be here. Okay, I understand all that. Let him work. You rush him, it's not gonna come. And if it does, it's not gonna be the way you want it. Something's gonna intervene. But we keep our faith and keep our heads up and our eyes up toward him, our focus toward him, on him, things do work out. I don't want to be where I'm at so far as the complex where I am, but guess what? I'm here and I'm here for a reason. Sometimes bad things happen for a reason, to open your eyes and your mind and your heart back to the side it's supposed to be. But we're too blinded from all the negativity. All we're doing is this, bumping into everything. All we're doing is this, not hearing nothing. We just hear the same old train heading toward another train, head-on collisions. That's all we focus on. That's it. Negative, 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 negative. And that's stupid. How can you see positive when all you focus on is negative? Okay, you don't think the person you're with is happy. Okay, or you're not happy with that person. Okay, guess what? Get out of it. Otherwise, shut up. Because anybody who knows you knows that you're going to go back. So why you even acting like you're not going to? People need to quit settling. How about you set up instead of selling? Set up a way out. I mean, life is simple, y'all. Life is never meant to be perfect. How can it be perfect? How can life in any continent in this world be perfect when it's ran by imperfect beings? People need to understand that. How can it be perfect when it's ran by improper, imperfect human beings? People who create sin, people who commit sin, people who speak of sin. You know, when I say speak of sin, I mean speak of sin as in you speaking about other people's business and mocking them behind their back. That's speaking of sin. That's speaking in sin. Nobody has a right to judge. Nobody has a right to say anything about anybody else's life. Now, true indeed, I can make a statement and say, I ain't cool with such and such did, but then I turn around and say, but that's him or that's her. Because I got mine to worry about. And can't nobody take care of me and mine but me and my Father God. I say all that to say this, y'all. Live and let live. Let go and let God. God bless.